channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. If you wouldn't care, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I would appreciate it. Now guys, let's get into the stimulus stuff. As you all know, it started off a couple weeks back when Steve Mnuchin and Nancy Pelosi, when they was having their conversations and their telephone conversations. As you all know, if you watch my videos or whoever else's videos, their conversations wasn't more than, what, a couple minutes long, if that, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, give or take. So now, in the past week up to now, they've been having 50-minute to an hour conversations. So that seems like a little improvement, right? Well, according to the interview this morning on TV, all they like hashing out is a couple numbers, and that is only like 3 or 4 things, and one of them is state and local government, and a couple more things that really shouldn't even be in the package. I don't know what they are right off, but other than that, they've about got a bill done. And if you've heard anything about this, after President Trump got out of the hospital, he announced for his negotiators to stop negotiating with the Democrats until after election. And he made a statement. He said, when I win, he said, and he made it just like, like he's going to win for sure. He's going to win. He says, after I win, then we will pass a big old stimulus bill, talking way bigger than what they've been talking about now. Big old huge numbers. Yeah, for the economy, for the people. Sure. Mr. President, you should have stayed in the hospital and keep your mask on. Oh, Lord. But anyways, y'all, enough of the president. It's a looking good. I mean, by the way things is going. I mean, I can only go by what they're doing, and that's not having a whole lot of faith, right? So, I mean, and this morning is the first. Actually, they started putting a few articles out about what they're saying and what's going on. And I've not looked at it. I mean, I looked at it, but I've not read it yet. And I was wanting to wait to read it to you all. And let's see what they're saying and go from there. But now, they are saying they're I mean, the unemployment is right now one of the biggest things. I mean, it's hurting so bad. People's out of jobs. People can't afford to pay the bills. I mean, it's just a chaotic mess. And but let's go over some of this and let's see what they're saying or got to say. Now, Pelosi and Steve Mnuchin spoke over the phone on Monday for an hour to discuss the justifications for the various numbers in the new bill, according to Pelosi spokesperson. In a call with the Democrats Monday evening, Pelosi said talks with Mnuchin are progressing. So, now, the two top negotiators who suddenly resumed urgent conversations last week after negotiations fell apart in August. Now, whether they get anything done or not, they're making it. If they're lying like they normally do, I don't know. I've not seen a whole lot of proof, but they are fooling the people really good. If they're not meaning, if once they're done right now saying they're getting close and a bill is just about to be reached or be done, and if they're lying to the people, that's nothing unusual for these politicians to lie to everybody. It's nothing unusual whatsoever. But now the federal supplemental unemployment benefits remain a major point of the connection between the Democrats and the White House and the GOP. Now the clock is ticking for Congress to pass an aid bill before November, with just 28 days before the election and any Senate votes delayed until at least October the 19th because of positive coronavirus tests among Republican senators. Now there is let's see. Now, okay, after the March passage of the bipartisan $2.2 trillion CARES Act, the largest federal relief bill in American history, House Democrats crafted their proposal for follow-up legislation, the $3.4 trillion HEROES Act, and passed it in that chamber in May. The Republican-controlled Senate never took up the HEROES Act for a vote, however, and GOP Senate leaders put up their own $1 trillion plan in July. That plan never got off the ground, and a $300 billion Republican offering in early September failed in the Senate too. Pelosi then passed a $2.2 trillion compromise in the House, and Mnuchin countered with a plan worth about $1.6 trillion. On Monday morning, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, who, along with Mnuchin, has been representing the Trump administration's interest in the ongoing negotiations. Now, activated for a piecemeal approach to stimulus, Pelosi has long opposed passing multiple COVID-19 relief bills, though she offered an exception to that stance last week in advocating for standalone aid for the airline industry if a larger bill doesn't happen. Now we've got Mark Meadows, the White House Chief of Staff. He is, on Monday, advocated a piecemeal approach to the next round of federal coronavirus aid as top policymakers in Washington struggle to agree on the details of the next round of federal pandemic aid legislation. Now, even if a large, comprehensive bill is not possible, let's go ahead and pass a number of things that we can agree on, Meadows said in an interview on Fox Monday morning. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin has also taken this position, telling lawmakers at a September hearing that we've done multiple deals before, we can do multiple deals again. Though he has continued to work with Speaker House Nancy Pelosi on a single comprehensive bill. Pelosi, who is negotiating the bill with the White House on behalf of White House Democrats, has for months been opposed to multiple relief bills. She softened that stance somewhat last week as tens of thousands of layoffs in the airline industry loomed, imploring U.S. carriers to delay staff cuts because relief legislation was advancing in Washington. Republicans in the House Friday blocked a standalone airline aid bill. However, even though Pelosi said she would support it in the absence of a larger package. Now, the president quoted, "The president committed to getting a deal done," Meadows said Monday morning, but he wants to make sure that we move, but also in a physically responsible manner. While hospitalized for COVID-19 treatment on Saturday, President Trump urged lawmakers to come to an agreement, work together, and get it done. He tweeted that also. Last week, Pelosi and Trump's first-hand experience with the virus, not to mention the revelation that a number of top GOP officials had also tested positive for COVID-19. Now, the changes of the dynamic of the negotiations in Washington. In an interview on Sunday, Pelosi said that she and the White House had not yet reached a deal, but that they were making progress. State and local aid provisions, federal unemployment benefits, and certain tax changes are among the increasingly urgent issues still outstanding. So there's a couple things, state and local government's one of them, and 2 or 3 more things looks to me like it's holding this deal up. But they've been telling us this for a long time, that they're close, that they're close, that they're close. But they're not yet to come up with a deal. It wasn't so hard 5 or 6 months ago to come up with a deal. I mean, they've done it then. Do it now. Get the money done. Get it signed. Get it done. Get it out to the people. I mean, I know what you're all doing. Everybody else knows what you all are doing. You're waiting closer to election time. You keep lying to the people. You keep messing with people's livelihoods. You keep lying to everybody. But the whole point of, the whole key to this all along has been getting closer to election time. That's a pretty crappy way to do the American people. So, guys, they're saying they're going to get something done. They're saying they're close on a bill. So we'll wait and see, okay? Let's see what happens this week. Every day's a different day. They've been doing this day and night. They've been making interviews day and night. They've been commenting on things day and night. So it's been a 24-hour thing. So let's see what happens, and we'll see how this plays out. I'm just going by what they're saying. They're saying they're close on a deal. They're close on a package deal, so let's see. But guys, until something else happens, anything else new, I will let you know. But I do got a video later about, it's about they extended the date if you didn't get a stimulus check from the IRS the first time, like on your dependents or the $1,200 check itself. If you never got it, they extended the date to the 21st. So I got a video on that I will go over with you all. But guys, until something else happens today, tonight, or in the morning, I won't make another one on the stimulus itself. But I will make another on the new date on the IRS later this evening. Guys, I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. And peace out.